Hi, my name is Sunwoo, and I'm fortunate enough to call Jeju Island my home. Growing up on island, I already had a deep connection with the ocean, plus having a mom who is a professional master diver, my bond with the ocean is extra special. But I've recently been seeing more and more unwanted guests. It looks beautiful from here, but look at all the trash that I found. Bottles of all shapes and sizes are increasing in number, and they're polluting the ocean before my eyes. So I felt like I had to do something. So I collected some bottles and began visiting glass factories and recycling plants to see if anything could be done. So no one's gonna take my waste? I did some research about the bottle's properties, and then I came up with the following research and agenda. 1. Glass bottles are damaging the ocean environment without any doubt. 2. I learned that colored bottles were not recyclable because of its chemical substances used when applying colors, while clear bottles could be both recycled or upcycled. 3. Brand labels and printings on the bottles make it even more difficult to recycle. Therefore, I needed a solution. 4. Melting points for a glass bottle is approximately from 1400 to 1600 Celsius, which turns the glass almost into a liquid form. 5. However, the glass starts to react and starts to reform its shapes at around 650 Celsius to 1000 Celsius, which is just enough to temper the glass, which increased the compression level and its tension for multi-purpose use. Further, I needed a solution to smoothen the sharp edges after cutting the bottle. So, the heat makes the sharp edge into a smoother lip, and the bottle is given a second life as a wonderful glass mug, safe to use without any sharp edges. I began promoting a message about keeping our oceans clean, adding hashtags such as #Jeju, ocean waste, and ocean cleanup to give special meaning to this project. As I kept diving, collecting, and upcycling over and over, local cafes began taking interest in the mugs, which I nicknamed Outglass, which means recycled mug in German language. I started turning a profit for the first time in my life, but I felt like the money needed to be invested back into the environment. Looking for places to donate, I learned that Christmas trees actually originated in Jeju. Called Korean fir trees, these once thriving organisms are now suffering due to environmental change. With the hope of breathing life back into their population and preserving a part of Jeju's history, I used the profit I earned to start an environmental campaign for the trees. Then one day, a startup investment company contacted me about my Outglass mugs. They wanted to contribute to the project, but since I'm only a high school student, I really wasn't sure what they were talking about or what exactly I can do as a part of company. After a few meetings and discussions, it was decided that I could be a campaign coordinator, constantly coming up with meaningful campaign ideas and being able to still focus on my studies. Even in my new position, I'm still learning and trying to figure out the best way to have a positive impact on the island that I call home. But I'm quite proud of what I accomplished so far. As I continue to move forward, I asked businesses to take interest in these serious environmental issues. With their resources and market influence, they will be the key of creating a sustainable future. There's absolutely no excuse if a high school island girl can start a change. So I urge all of those listening to get involved. It can be small, but it's the collective interest and action that really counts. Raise your awareness and keep your awareness.